Welcome back to another episode of the My Managerial Career with the Wolves. Before we get started, I just want to say a big, huge thank you for all the support across the first episode of this series. It is much appreciated, and I'm glad you guys have enjoyed the first episode. We're going to jump into the second one now. We've got 4 big matches coming this way. Newcastle first up, Southampton in the Cup match. Then we've got Aston Villa and Liverpool. But first, we do need to go across and have our monthly meeting with the chairman and discuss what is the future of the Wolves. Now, while it's only early days, we are in a good position. We currently sit 8th in the Premier League and have advanced out of round 3 of the Carabao Cup, which is pleasing to Jeff, being that his expectations is a top 10 finish, and he does want to have a good cup run in the Carabao Cup and FA Cup. Now, talking about the players, Frobs and Semedo were the 2 players that really stood out as struggling early on in the season, both with a match rating under 7. The highlight, though, was Bellegarde playing that centre mid position, but it does put us in a bit of a dilemma because we've got Lamina and Gomez, both, high quality players. We've got one who's the captain and then one who could be a potential, future superstar if he gets the game time. So big thing over the next couple of months of football is Semedo needs to lift his game. He needs to start performing better than he currently is. And then Gomez and Lamina, basically, we're going to give them 3 months to show us what they can do. And then ultimately, we'll make a decision in December. And that's just before the transfer window. So if we do need to potentially let a player go because we're not going to give him the game time in Gomez, that could be an option there. But obviously, that will go across to Matt Hobbs to make that decision. But that's about December. We need to talk about the now, and that's where we're going to cross over to Matt Hobbs and just confirm that he's on the same pathway as myself and Jeff are with Lamina, Gomez, and then also Semedo. Ultimately, it's going to be his decision, and we will give him a bit of a rundown of our discussion with the chairman. And we've also had the youth scouting reports come through for that centre midfield and cam position, so a lot to talk about today. So the good news is Matt's on the same wavelength as Jeff and myself when it comes to Frobs and Semedo. They need to step up another level if they want to continue to get first team game. And then in the midfield, Gomez and Lamina, he agrees we'll give them 3 months to see how they both perform in the centre midfield position. And then we'll have to evaluate what we need to do. Do we keep Gomez? Do we potentially let him go? Or do we re-sign Lamina for another year, being that he is a veteran and the captain of the club? So we go from a veteran to the youth academy. We've got Gomez, age 14, with a weekly wage of 17.5k. He's potentially 74 to 94. And then Cardoza, age 17, salary of 20k, and he's potentially 68 to 88. The good news is he sees the potential as well, and he agrees to bring in both those youth academy graduates. So they'll come into the squad and we'll evaluate how they perform in the youth academy tournament that's coming up, and then we can kind of change their play style to determine what is better suited for them. So we'll head on over to that tournament and show a bit of the highlights. Now, early signs of the youth academy is looking good. You've got Cardoza and Gomez both combining there for a great goal there 1 minute into the Youth Academy tournament match against Liverpool. But it doesn't stop just there. Gomez from the halfway line steps around the defender, puts on the afterburners, steps another, and sets himself up for a second. Looking very good and comfortable in that attacking role. And obviously, great signs there. But one player that we did sign last month, Machado, dances around the defender, puts himself in a good position, takes a shot, and squeezes it past the post for his goal. 10 out of 10 performance for Cardoza and Gomez, both of them looking strong. But Machado also looking strong. Obviously, we signed him in the previous month. So great signs early on here from our youth academy players. Next up, we've got Man United. So it's not going to be an easy one, but Gomez works his way back into the middle of the box there, just on the outside, and scores himself an early on goal here against Man United. Menendez here, stepping, getting around the defender, tries to squeeze between the two, does well, takes a shot, blocked, but he's going to get it off the ricochet there. A great goal for him. And we have Machado, our best player, with a 9.1. And then obviously Freddie Stevens as well with some great saves, saving 3 in that one against Man United. It got tough against Newcastle. They did score early, but Gomez taking an absolute big shot there And Machado just picking up the scraps for a goal to tie it all up. We're a minute left. Gomez trying to push up. It's all chaos there in the middle of the field, but a nice clean ball there from Gomez, and Cardoza straight through the middle. Sets himself up for his first goal here in the tournament. And again, the combination, Gomez and Cardoza. 10 out of 10 performance by Cardoza and 9.2 out of Gomez. And as we won all 3 matches, we did pick up the victory in the Youth Academy tournament. So that's great experience for those Youth Academy players. Now, looking at the play styles, Gomez will potentially look to work on his dribbling. He is only a left midfielder at the moment, so we will switch him over to left winger, and we'll continue the development in the left winger position. That will obviously work on his ball control, dribbling, and then also his finishing, attacking position, and also long shot. While he's working on his left winger transformation, we will look to develop Cardoza as well in the ball control and dribbling. So we will put him as the shadow striker, being that is our cam play style in our formation. So we'll develop him in that style and hopefully get him to a double plus from there. But we're going to head over to the first match of the episode, which is against Newcastle, currently in 11th position. So, you know, while they're in 11th and we're in 8th, they are a high quality squad and one that we definitely need to bring our A game against. And we're going to potentially need this man here, Gomez. We didn't have him in the starting lineup early on. Obviously, we had Frobs that took the starting position early on, but there's no denying Gomez has been lights out for us playing on that right or left wing position. So we'll continue with him in this one early on. It's his position to lose at the moment, and I'm sure he's going to put in a good performance here today in front of the home fans. Now, looking at the lineup, we are going to go with a 4-3-3. So we've got Saab between the post, and then along that back line, we've got Gomez, Bruno, Semedo, and Nouri. In the middle, we've got Lamina, Bellegarde, and then up front would be Cunha. And then the front line, the striker will be Larson, and then the winger, Gomez and Hichan. Looking at the formation for Newcastle, they will also be going with a 4-3-3. Pope will be their goalkeeper, and then Isaac, the striker up front, Gordon on the wing. You've got strike weapons all over the park there for Newcastle, and definitely a squad we need to be mindful of. We cannot let our guard down early on in this. Let's jump into the first match. Newcastle with the kick-off. It looks like a little bit of wet conditions as well, so the ball control's going to definitely be something that we need to be mindful of. Ball down the left-hand side, Nouri sliding out. Wasn't the best defensive attempt on that one, but Nouri does pick up the ball through to Lamina. Good pass through to Cunha, but a little bit heavy. Gets out to Bellegarde. He's got the legs, he's got the pace. Breaks it down the field here. Out to Semedo. He's going to look to put it in the box there. Larson and Hichan ready, but he puts it wide on that one. Willock looks to get a handball, and it's an advantage for us just outside the box. Lamina, the captain, a potential opportunity to get the first points here 9 minutes in. 20 metres out, all eyes on the captain here for his potential first of the season. He lines it up. And off the top bar there, Lamina for his first. We obviously just had discussions with Jeff and Matt regarding do we re-sign him at the end of the season, or do we potentially look to the future with Gomez. He's got 3 months to prove himself in the centre midfield position, but he also adds this element to his game. A big goal here for the Wolves here early on against Newcastle. And does this just put us in a bit of momentum in exactly how we want to kind of start this match in this wet conditions? A lot of football still to go here. We've still got 80 minutes to play, but it's a good start. Cunha with a nice steal there. Gomez, not the best pass after recovering. Newcastle move it to the left-hand side. Isaac out to Almiron. He gets out the side of Nouri. Wet conditions, we're overcommitting at the moment. We've got to defend better here. Gomez does the same. Almiron straight through. And Newcastle tied all up here straight away 15 minutes into the match. Both Nouri and Gomez both overcommitting, overextending the leg here. Just really not in a good position. And Newcastle will make you pay here. And it's all tied up now early on. It's back to the drawing board. Kuna with a nice pass out here to Gomez. He's got a bit of space. He's waiting for Semedo to run the line. Gets the ball down to him. Gordon pushing down as well. He fights for it there. Semedo. But Pope with an easy pick up on that one. Cleared over to the left-hand side. Nouri. Down to Gomez. Bruno. Gets on the outside. Poor pass there by him. Gordon picks up the scraps. Semedo misses on the defensive attempt. Takes it into the box here, but nice block there by Bruno. Semedo sliding across. Blocks it from Hall. Ball gets out to Lamina. He's going to find Bellegarde, who's got some wheels on him. He can get on the outside. Does so. Great play there by Bellegarde. He's got Larson inside the box. Same with Hichan. But unfortunately, Larson just doesn't get himself in the right position for that cross. Semedo pushing down and Bruno with a nice cut off there. Nice defensive play by the big man. Semedo trying to make a break down there. Millie with the steal. Isaac spins around Bruno, but nice defensive play there by the big guy again. But it's going to be a penalty. Got to watch for the quick play. Ball back into the middle here. Willock. Oh, you're kidding me. Straight through the middle. Nice block there by Sarr. And he does pick up the scraps afterwards. What a save there by the keeper. Keeping us alive in this one. Lamina. Out to Nouri. Down to Kuna. Long ball out here to Nouri. Gets on the outside of the defender. Does well here. No one in the box yet. And it looks like he's picked up an injury here, Nouri. Hichan puts it into the box. No one there. Larson fighting for it. He's a bit too slow to the ball. Isaac straight through the middle. Gomez fighting for it. Nice play there by the big guy. And we're going to go into the half here. But the big news out of that is I think Nouri's picked up an injury. Hopefully it's not too serious. We'll see how he is after the halftime break. And it might be a replacement that we need to do on this one. But we are all tied up here going into the second. Hichan working his way down here. He's got Larson trying to find him. Really wanted him to run a line there, and he just kind of ran sideways. Nouri has picked up an injury. Hasn't recovered over the halftime break, so it could be a bit of time off. We hope it's not too long. Gomez pushing down, misses on Isaac. Bruno sliding across. Nice defensive play there by him. Lamina down the middle. Kuna trying to find Semedo. That was a poor option there by Kuna. Bruno is outpaced there by Gordon. Gomez is going to have to slide across. Saved there by Sarr. And Nouri looking to clear it out here. Straight down the middle. Larson taps it on to Kuna. Hall picks up the scraps here. Counter-attack here by Newcastle. Down the middle here, Willock. Oh, pass through to Gordon. You're kidding me. And we're lucky offside. Now, while we've got this break in attack, we're going to do a switch out here. And that is going to bring on Lima for Nouri. Hopefully, the injury is not too serious. It's only less than a week off would be ideal. Because we do not have depth in the wing-back positions, being that we've got Doherty and Lima. Lima is obviously 68 overall with potential growth opportunities. And then Nouri, he's 73, and that's probably going to be the max he's going to achieve. Ball out to Semedo. Steps it back here. Tries to work it back on the inside. Not the best play, and that's just a poor pass straight through to Hall. Bruno sliding across. Doesn't get his foot into that one. And Isaac straight through the middle there. And he just cuts us apart through the middle. Bruno and Gomez just really not working well together there in the middle of the field. And that man just absolutely torched him through the middle. All pace. Lima trying to get across there. Gomez unable to get anywhere near him on that one. And it was just him and the keeper. And he scores in the 69th minute. He-Chan's been quiet in this match. Trying to step around the defence here. Gets on the outside. Nice play there. He's got Gomez in the box. Finds him. Unfortunately, wasn't enough on it. Botman with the clearance. Semeido's going to have to push down Lima. Trying to cover Isaac. He gets blocked off on that run. Lamina takes the steal in the middle of the field. He's going to clear it across here to Gomez. Hall. It's going to be a handball, I believe, on that one. We will do a switch out here with Doherty coming on for Semeido. Obviously, it's a little bit of a step down on the overall, but we do not want any more injuries in the wing-back position. So we will do this switch out and bring on some fresh legs. We've still got a bit of time here, 12 minutes. We've got to be passing better than that, that's for sure. Bellegarde straight through the middle here. Nice pass there, but blocked off by the defender. Kuna trying to push up. Doherty trying to get in front of that as well. Not the best play. Bruno blocks off Gordon. But he does recover. Ball back to Isaac. Shot there, but Sarr with the save. A big clearance. We've still got a bit of time here. Doherty with the ball. Just waiting for someone to get themselves in position. Gomez spins. Nice play there by Gomez. But the defence all over him and slowing him down like he was stuck in mud. That should be it. Unfortunately, we do not pick the victory up here against Newcastle. They should be just running it out here over the top to Gordon. And that's going to be called on that one. So a 2-1 loss here at home. Not an ideal situation. We obviously started the match very good with the penalty kick from Lamina. But some of the passing probably was the letdown for us. The wet conditions didn't help. But overall, the passing and those defensive positioning, I think, from Bruno and Gomez, they weren't, it wasn't their best game. But we move on, and we move on to the next match. But first, big news, broken toe 3 months out for Nouri. That is a big loss for the next 3 months. Not an ideal situation to be in. So Lima will get first opportunities to start in that left-back position. And then if he underperforms, we've got Doherty, who potentially could step up in that one. Next up, we've got the cup match against Southampton. We will give a couple of the fringe players an opportunity to get some game time. So that's going to be good as up front. We've got Saraba in the middle of the field. And then on the wing positions, we're going to keep Gomez on the right-hand side, but on the left side, we're going to give Gonzalez the opportunity. Now, centre midfield, Gomez is going to get the opportunity in this game. So Lamina got the first, Gomez is going to get the second, and he will be partnered up with Bellegarde. And then the back line, we're going to give, of course, Lima the opportunity on the left-hand side, but Doherty's also going to get the opportunity on the right-hand side to show us what he's capable of doing in defence. And then in the back line, it will be Gomez and Mascara taking the starting position over Bruno. And that is only because it's a cup match for now. But, of course, if he puts in a high-quality performance, he might be knocking on that door to try and get into the starting lineup. So kick-off here in another wet condition. So passing is going to be critical and definitely something we need to be mindful of when we are moving the ball down the field. Sariba here with a long ball out to Gonzalez. He's got defence in front of him at the moment. Steps around him. Ball back here to Saraba. Gets it back on the left-hand side. He's going to do a long ball through to Bellegarde. Gets on the outside of his defender, but unfortunately takes it too close into the box, and the defender just snags it away from him. Lallana, Cornet. Nice defensive play there by Mascara. Doherty here pushing down. Wasn't the best defensive attempt on that one. Cornet at the moment down the right-hand side. Chips it into the box. Oh, that was dangerous. But the captain, Gomez, underneath it. Saraba here. Looking for a play to pass it to. He's got Lima on the outside. He does connect with him. Nice step around the defender here. Down to Gonzalez. He's got Gudez and Gomez in the box here. Puts it up. And Gomez with the header over the top of Ramsdale. He's 4th of the season. And this is the reason why he has cemented himself as the right winger at the moment. We gave him an opportunity and he's definitely been delivering with some high quality form at the moment. And have a look at this. He gets up tall, the young kid, over the top of the defender with a great header, and Ramsdale just couldn't get a hand to it. A big goal here early on, and we get that 1 point advantage here 16 minutes in. Lima sliding across here. Gomez, nice defensive play there by him, but he doesn't pick up the ball. Long pass through, but Saar with a nice aggressive play there by the keeper coming out from his comfort zone. Doherty down to Sariba. Blocked pass there. Mascara down to Bellegarde. He gets it back down to Doherty. Through to Sariba. Nice step there by the veteran. That's a poor pass there through to Gomez. He's got to pass better than that. He's going to get the ball back here from Gomez. Dancing in the middle of the field here. He's got Lima on the outside. Finds him in the wet conditions. Back to him now. Trying to find some moves and room here at the moment. Down to Bellegarde. He's got a bit of space here. Bellegarde into the middle of the field. And then Ramsdale with the save. A nice ball movement there. And Bellegarde just putting on the afterburners with a real good shot opportunity here. Can we put it inside the box here? We got the big man Gomez in there. Mascara in there as well. Over the top, Doherty. And unfortunately, an easy save there for Ramsdale. 33 minutes in here. We've got that 1 point advantage and an absolute shocker there from Ramsdale. Not sure who he was trying to pass it to. Someone in row 36 on that one. That was absolutely astounding that he even attempted that as a pass. Ball back to Gomez. Block shot there. And a Southampton clearance here. Through the middle of the field here. Dancing. Lima pushes across. Mascara tried to push in there, but Cornet straight past Doherty. Saar with the block. What a play there by the keeper. He has kept us alive in some of these matches at the moment with some very aggressive play. Ball into the box here. Block there by, I think it was Mascara on that one. Gomez. Oh, that's a poor pass there from Gomez. Southampton on the counter-attack here. Good ball through there to Bree. Gomez pushing down into the box. Doherty underneath. But Nacho with an easy header. Ties it all up at the halftime break. We're in extra time just before the break. And a chip into the box. Southampton tied all up. First 2 goals off a cross into the box. Onacho saying, Gomez, what you can do, I can do better. Getting up tall on that one. And that's going to take us into the break here, all tied up. Not how we wanted to be heading into this break. We wanted that advantage, especially in these wet conditions. So we're going to need to bring our A-game in the second half. Talk about A-game. Rodrigo Gomez, what a potential future superstar he has been. Like, absolutely lights out early on in the season. He came to our office, asked for game time. We said we'll give him an opportunity. Just wasn't in the Chelsea match. And he has been playing lights out football since. Ball through in the middle here. That was a poor pass there from Gomez once again. Not his best game so far. Still got a full half of football. Nice pass there by Bellegarde. Gets on the outside. Gudez. Down to Gomez here. Settles it. Back into the middle. But unfortunately, pass cut off there by the defender. Counter-attack here. Lallana. Nice play there by Gomez. Ball back here to Bellegarde. To Saraba here. Poor play there by Saraba. Just taking it too far into the line. But nice play there by Bellegarde. Great defence. But Lallana, even better defence with the absolute steal on that one. We do get the ball back here. Gomez, Saraba. Poor pass on that one. We will get the penalty advantage though. Is it a red card or only yellow on that one? It's just yellow. Now the concern is Gomez. Hopefully no injury was picked up in that one. He does walk off holding his leg. But fingers crossed it's just a little bit of a burner. But looking at the tackle there, he put probably more damage on his own player with that sliding tackle. So a bit of collateral damage on that one. Bellegarde with the ball here. Nice spin. Gets the ball out to Lima here. He's got Gonzalez, but he finds Gomez in the middle of the box. Gets on the outside here. Shot, but saved there by Ramsdale. Absolutely electric play on that one. As soon as he got the ball at his feet, just the spark of attack on that is exactly what you want to see from a right winger. Sariba here, looking to put it in the box. We've got Gomez underneath. Mascara as well in there. Two big men. Puts it on a dime. And Mascara with his first of the season. The big man climbing up on that one, making sure he was the man to get his head to it. And 65 minutes in, that is a critical goal, giving us that 1 point advantage in these terrible conditions. The fans are happy. The coach is happy. Hopefully Mascara is also happy after a great goal and his first of the season. Looks to get above two defenders on that one. Wasn't the best camera angle on that replay. I appreciate that, FC25. One of those many little glitches. Ball into the middle of the field. Clears it across. Fernandez here. Gomez pushing down. Lallana with it. Nice play there by Gomez. Lima breaks away from the defence. He's got Gonzalez with him as well. Good long ball through to him. Trying to find Gudez. Unable to do so. Slows it down. Takes it outside the box here. Gomez. Saraba tries to find Gomez once again. Bellegarde pushing up here. Almost a mistake there from Southampton close to their box. But they do clear it out here. Got to be wary. Nice play there by Gomez. Mascara here. Through to Gomez, midfield. Gonzalez. Back into the middle of the field, but poor pass through. Saraba sliding across here. Does get a foot to it. Doherty and Bellegarde trying to push down here. Cornet gets on the outside. Doherty's going to have to push in. Lallana through to Anacho. Great play there by Mascara. Clearance here by Doherty. Ball back here, Lallana. Nice play there by Bellegarde. And Doherty gets the ball here on the counter-attack. Down to Gomez. Slows the play down. Little chip over the top. Gudez. Unfortunately, unable to control it. Counter-attack once again by Southampton. We're going almost in extra time. We just got to defend well here. Bellegarde pushing down. Cornet. Chip into the box. Gomez should be able to get underneath it. He does well. Lima clears it out here, just trying to waste some time. Gonzalez unable to get a foot to it. Lima trying to push up defensively on Fernandez. He does get the ball out here in the corner. And that will be a victory here. We do advance once again here in the Carabao Cup. Gonzalez, Gomez connecting for a beautiful header. And then we get another goal off the corner with Saraba and Mascara both connecting to bring that late goal in the 64th minute. It was a 47-53 split on possession. Our man of the match was Mascara. Defensively, he was solid, but also, obviously, that goal as well was something special. Gomez was a close second with an 8.4. Looking at the victories there, Liverpool pick up a victory against Man United, so that's big for them, knocking out Man United from the Carabao Cup. Now we're going to head over to the sporting director, Matt Hobbs, because we've got something to discuss, and that is regarding the transfer market. We've got Sasa Kaldezic coming in for 14 million. That's the offer that they've come to us with. We are going to look to potentially do 16 to 17 million. That is the recommendation Matt Hobbs has come back to. He's happy to sell him, but if we can potentially get 16 to 17 million, that would be his preferred option. So we will set the guidelines for the assistant to be the 14.2 that, we are willing to accept. but the top order will be 17 mil. So basically, we'll start with 17 million. We'll get down to 14.2 if needed, but we'll leave that up to the assistant coach to have those conversations. Next up will be the highlight match against Aston Villa. They're currently in 5th position, so they're in absolute fine form at the moment, and definitely going to be a challenge here. It is away from home as well, so always a challenge when you are versing such a quality squad at their home ground. So got to bring our A game, that's for sure. With the lineup, we are going to bring our A game, and that will be Larson up front. Hopefully, we get a little bit of momentum from him. Very quiet in the game he played this episode in the first one against Newcastle. Hopefully, we can get a bit of traction here in his second match. And then on the wings, we've got Hichan and Gomez. Obviously, Gomez in super form at the moment, so we want to see that continue. Aston Villa will be going with a 4-2-3-1. Martinez will be their goalkeeper. And then, obviously, the middle field of Kamara and Onana, two guys that we've got to be wary of, the number 24 and 44. But also, Ollie Watkins up front. Definitely someone we need to be mindful of because he can score a goal from anywhere. Our lineup will have Mascara starting in the back line with Gomez after a very strong performance in his last match. Bruno will move to the bench. Gomez will get the opportunity in the middle of the field with Bellegarde, so we'll give him another run here with the Premier League squad. And who other than Aston Villa? That's a tough squad to have a match that really determines if you're going to be the future of the club. And that is a big injury potential there. Gomez just absolutely collapsed on that Bailey, a tackle attempt. And it looks to be that we picked up an injury on that one. Not what you want to be doing. Onana straight through the middle here. Gomez gets tripped up. He's got the injury, so he just gives the ball up so easily. And Ollie Watkins scores it 34 minutes in. We've had good defence so far. And then Gomez just, unfortunately, whatever injuries picked up, he was just sluggish in the middle of the field, falling over and giving Ollie Watkins all the space there. Mascara unable to get across. And just like that, Watkins picks up the lead. Bellegarde here trying to clear it out. Not the cleanest. Kuna does clear it out here, but again, finds no one. Cash with the ball here for Aston Villa. Straight down to Ramsey. Semedo with a poor tackle attempt. And then straight through the middle there. Rodgers just finds the hole right in the middle of the field. Straight between the defenders. And just before the break here, Aston Villa get a 2-point advantage. Strong defence for 30 minutes. And then it's all collapsed here with two quick attacks. And Aston Villa is starting to show their quality, that's for sure. He put it where no man could reach, right in the top corner of the right-hand side. What a great line there. Great pass as well. And Rodgers just put it where no man could reach it in that top right-hand side of the pocket. Watkins straight through the middle here. Bruno with a nice defensive play. Lima, bit of a counter-attack down to Gomez. He's going to get the ball back out to Kuna. Straight through the middle here. He's got Hichan on the outside. Steps back on the inside though. He finds Bellegarde. He's got the pace. Steps around. Defender steps again. Gomez picks up the scraps. Takes a shot. We had the penalty advantage. But he's not going to need it. And he scores his 5th of the season. Great play there. Great awareness there from Gomez as well. Picked up the loose ball. Bellegarde doing amazing work to squeeze his way through the defensive line. Takes a big shot there late, but Gomez picking up the scraps and finds the left-hand side. We've still got 3 minutes left here. Kuna with the ball. Down to Gomez with a pass that was just too heavy for Hichan. He was running a great line here, and that is going to be the last opportunity we get of the match. Aston Villa are going to pick up the victory. We do fall here in the Premier League once again, so no points picked up. And it's been a tough campaign here in September. We've picked up 2 injuries. Hopefully Gomez is not too serious, but from the way I looked at it, he crumbled and it could be potential season ender. 55-45 split on possession. And overall, it wasn't a strong performance with Gomez, our best player, with a 7.6. Now, looking at it, it looks like another broken toe. So, Nouri and Gomez both out with the broken toe. We will make a little bit of an adjustment on our injury severity sliders. So, we will bring that back down to 22 because we definitely do not want a squad full of broken toes and no players on the field. So, we'll move it down from 24 to 22 just so we can kind of move away from a broken toe for every injury from there. Doesn't get any easier here. We got Liverpool first place at the moment in our last match of the episode. They are absolute quality squad all across the park. An absolute strength this season. In real life, they've been absolutely dominant, leading the charge on the top of the Premier League. And it is no different here in FC25. We're going to obviously go with the strong lineup here, the best lineup we can here in front of the home fans. Larson, who's been very quiet over his 2 matches this episode, will start up front and hopefully we can get a bit of spark from him. We've also had to make a change in the back line with obviously Nouri and Gomez both out. So Lamina is going to actually move into the centre-back position. And then we're going to have Gomez, who still plays that centre mid position. So we're going to have both those guys on the field at the moment. Obviously, Lamina can play centre back. And being that he's our captain as well, we want him to be on the field. But you have a look at that quality across the park for Liverpool. And it's definitely going to be a tough ask. We're up for the challenge though. Let's see what we can do. We need to draw first and get the first goal of this match. Put ourselves in a great position. Semedo, the ball down here, right-hand side. Looking for Hee-Chan to get himself in the box so he can put it in there. He finds Kuna. Nice pass through to Hee-Chan, but he's going to be offside on that one. A good opportunity early on. A great pass there from Kuna. But Hee-Chan just ran the line a little bit too early. Or the pass was a little bit too late. Depends on the way you want to look at it. Talk about big challenges. Lima against Mo Salah. That is going to be a battle for him. You've got the veteran in Salah against a very young kid playing only a couple of games here this season so far. He's played pretty well, though. I've got to give him credit. He's held his own in that position, but this one is definitely going to be a bigger challenge, and that's a poor pass there from Semedo. Again, it looks like a disappointing month of football for Semedo. Some of the passing has not been good. Bruno with a nice defensive play there. He does get the ball down to Semedo here. And we talk about his passing once again. Poor pass by the right back. We need better clearance from him. And a nice play there. Gomez down to Hee-Chan. He's got Gomez through here, finds him. Rodrigo, he's got the pace. He sets himself, and we get the first. We wanted to strike first, and we have with Gomez. He's leading the charge for the Wolves with 6 goals so far this season. He gets a nice pass through the middle from Hee-Chan, and he puts on the afterburners. Robertson unable to keep with him. And Alliston just couldn't get a hand to that shot. A great goal from the kid. 20 minutes in. We're up by 1 here against Liverpool. Lamina, nice block there. Ball back into the middle of the field. Liverpool still with it. Núñez straight past Lamina. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, Sarr with the save. Are you kidding me? I thought it was for sure a goal. But Sarr with an absolute incredible save. Clearance there by Bellegarde wasn't the best. Back through to Diaz with another save there from Sarr. He's going to be offside on that one. What an incredible save there by Sarr. I thought for all money Diaz was going to score that one. It was a nice easy tap in from Núñez, and I just cannot believe it. That was an incredible save. And that's exactly what you need from your keeper. You're in a big match here against Liverpool. We need our A game, and he's definitely brought it today. Morton with the ball. Through to Salah. Lamina misses on the first attempt. He's got to recover here. Poor defensive play. And Nunez doesn't pass at that time. He just finds the left-hand side and ties it all up. A poor defensive attempt there by the captain, Lamina. Probably didn't need to try and slide here. He does so to try and block a shot. And Salah, just too smart, finds his striker in the middle of the field. We need to strike back here. Kuna trying to get on the outside of Nunez. Unable to do so. Diaz making a break midfield. Ball out to Nunez. Pushes off Semedo. Nice play there by Semedo, but Liverpool get the ball back. Robertson clears into the box. Oh, you're kidding me. Sarr with an absolute... I thought the first save was incredible. How did he even get a hand to that one? Mo Salah with a scissor kick from just on the edge of the hot zone. And he just gets a hand to it. An incredible save. Bellegarde with the steal. Clearance here. Down to Gomez. Breaks around the defence. He's got Van Dijk with him. Unable to get past him. Probably... Oh, great defensive play there by Gomez. He's got Larson in the box. Oh, and he just puts it too far over the top. A real opportunity there after incredible steal. But he just puts too much spice on it and puts it straight over the top of an opportunity there for Larson. Liverpool should just run this out. We should be going into the half-time break here, all tied up. But man of the match so far is our keeper, Sarr. What an incredible couple of saves he's had. But, geez, that's some of it's luck, some of it's obviously, of course, talent. But that luck's going to run out soon. We've got to be better in defence. We cannot be giving them those opportunities where they're almost shooing goals and leave it all up to Sarr to try and break it up. Bruno puts a bit of pressure on him, but it wasn't a good shot. Lamina. Bruno with it. No one really in a position to take a pass. He finds Gomez, but cut off there by Liverpool. And Nunez straight through the middle here. Sarr pushing out. Oh, take a bow. He has played the perfect match, I would say. Yes, they've scored a goal, but it has been no fault of Sarr's. And Kuna with a poor control of the ball. We're just giving Liverpool all the opportunity. Diaz through the middle. Block shot. Salah. And they get their second. We have just absolutely dropped the ball in defence and attack. Some real poor passing in the back line. Kuna also doing us no favours controlling the ball. And Liverpool get that 1 point advantage here. It's going to be a tall ask to try and claw this loss away from him. Chan, little chip over the top, wasn't the best. Kuna's going to have to slide across here. Ball back midfield, Morton. Through to Nunez, Lamina. Robertson through to Diaz. Are you kidding me? But it's going to be offside on that one. We will do potential switch out with 65 minutes in. We won't do it on this one. Semedo has, again, poor match. Hasn't really found his feet this month of football as well. So 2 bad months to start the season. He's got the ball at the moment, trying to get around the defender of Endo. He's got Kuna, chips it over top to Larson, finds him in the box, shot, but Allison with the save, 70 minutes in. Liverpool make another switch out here. Bradley going off for Gomez. And we'll potentially do a switch out ourselves if needed, but our depth is really not there. So, you know, we switch out, we're getting a bit of a downgrade out there. Ball into the box. Van Dijk underneath it. Blocked there by Endo. Bellegarde fine for it, but it looks to be a handball on that one. Larson, another quiet match. He's started the season pretty well, but this month of football has been a bit of a rocky patch for him. Lima pushing down. He's been somewhat good in defence. There's been no fault of his. It's been more the veterans that have been playing a bit poorly in the defensive positions. Gomez here. Cleared down to Hichan. Waiting for someone to kind of run a line here. Larson not doing much. Waiting for him to do something. Finds him on the outside. Oh, you're kidding me, he's going to be offside. Just not going our way at the moment. Jota coming on for Núñez. Fresh legs for Liverpool. Van Dijk. Kunez trying to slide across on Gomez here. Nice block, but it's going to be a handball. Plate advantage. Crossed over here to Robertson. Jota. Midfield. Dancing across the field. Lamina tries to get a foot into there. Oh, you're kidding me. It can just go from bad to worse here. The captain is sent off 2 minutes before full time. We're talking about depth in the squad. And we're going to be a man down again next match. Probably was just a poor play there by the captain. He needs to know better than that, trying to stick a foot in late in the match. Shot attempt, probably about 20 metres out. Over the top. I thought that was for sure going in. Oh, that was an absolute bullet of a shot. Bruno here. Down to Bellegarde, trying to get on the outside. Does well. No one really in position to take a pass. He fights his way through the line. Great play there. Little chip over the top, and it was a poor chip over the top. Wasn't in the direction it needed to be. 4 minutes of extra time running out. I don't think we're going to get an opportunity. We're not. And we do, unfortunately, fall short here against Liverpool. Not a good month of football here in the Premier League. We do advance, obviously, in the Carabao Cup. But 3 losses from 3 matches in the Premier League. And not an ideal month of football, that's for sure. We also pick up an injury to Gomez as well for 3 months. And a red card for Lamina as well. So it's tough out there. Our man of the match, of course, Sarr. Phenomenal performance. Really kept us in that one. Looking at the table, Liverpool continue their charge in first place. We are sitting in 14th position with that 1 win, 1 draw and 4 losses. Our for and against is pretty good. We've conceded 1 less goal than we've made. So in saying that, we are playing pretty well. We have versed some high quality squads early on in the season with Arsenal, Chelsea, and then you throw in Liverpool, Aston Villa. So we can't be too critical of the squad and the players. Obviously, we can be quite critical of the players that we've mentioned with, Semedo. We didn't give Forbes an opportunity this episode, while we were going to have every intention to kind of switch around Gomez and Forbes throughout the match. Gomez lights out. 6 matches, 6 goals. There was no chance I was going to drop him from the squad. We obviously picked up the 2 injuries with Nouri as well as Gomez, and then the red card from the captain, Lamina. So it's going to be a tough one to turn it around next episode. It's going to be a challenge. Of course, they're the 4 matches we talked about. We lost 2-1 to Newcastle. We won 2-1 to Southampton. We lost again 2-1 to Aston Villa. And then lost again 2-1 to Liverpool. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. It's been a challenge and a battle, but that's definitely going to be the Premier League. If you did enjoy, make sure you do hit that like button, as it does help the channel grow. And if you're new around here and want to enjoy the series, make sure you do subscribe. We've got 4 big matches coming your way, with Brentford up front and first up, then Man City, then Brighton, and then we end it all with a cup match as well. But once again, thanks for watching. Appreciate all the support, and I'll catch you on the next one.